No, no. Okay. 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 Hello there. How are you guys doing? Hello there. Hello, hello. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi there, hi there, hi there, hi there. Malachite Riven. I see. I see. So that's where the base is. Oh my. There's another. I really hate when this guy, like, the only time when I can actually hit this guy. He staggers me. Let's heal when I got the opportunity. I don't want to redo this. So I might as well take a save quickly. I really don't want to deal with that shit. Well, no. Can I even walk without, you know, without artifacts on me? I'm just gonna drop 4 weapons here and hope for the best. Okay, as long as I'm not using any artifacts, that thing will not attack me. At least I hope that it won't. Are you telling me that there is literally nothing in the space? Nice. Thank God. For a second there I thought the weapons just got despawned. Sheesh. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Something is not right. How did you see me behind the wall? Also, who are these fighters? Hi, bunny, bunny, bun, bun, stomp, stomp. Oh shit, grenade. How we doing, John? How we doing? How we doing, honey? How we doing? How we doing? I hope you are fine today. I hope you are doing fine. I hope you are having a fine day. How we doing? How we doing? I'm feeling a bit worn down, to be honest. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. I hope I can help you rest, at least. By the way, I watched more. I watched more A Violet Evergarden. I watched 2 more episodes. I think there is 3 more. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? The physics in this game can be something else. I, wa I watched I watched 2 more episodes of Violet Evergarden. I enjoyed it, to be honest. But like I said, for me to watch that anime, like, I genuinely cannot keep watching that anime. Like, I always need to take breaks from watching that thing. It's just, you know, too heavy. God damn. Like, one of the heaviest animes I ever watched. Your soothing voice is already healing me. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, I'm glad that I can make you feel better at least. At least there is that. Nice. A stash full of food. I'm almost done with exploring this world as well, by the way. There's like maybe 2 or 3 regions that are left unexplored. Oh my. House. Oh, so this is a safe space against emissions. I know, I saw and commented on your community post. I did not see the post, by the way, sorry. I did not see your comment. It just, I don't know, it didn't pop up on me. Sometimes YouTube is weird like that. Maybe YouTube just automatically censored your comment without telling me anything. That's also a thing, you know. Why did I ended up fighting duty fighters though? Like, why are the duty fighters here our enemies? Or are they mercenary fighters? I'm not sure at this point. In the first 3 games, differentiating between different factions was easier. But in this one, it was kinda hard at the beginning, especially seeing the difference between bandits and, you know, stalkers. But I guess you get used to it. I only commented an hour ago or so. Oh, I see. Maybe that's why I didn't see it. Okay, so these guys are safe. These guys look exactly the way the guys I killed. These guys look like the way the guys I just killed look. Oh well. Okay, let me go check that stash out.
Here's a good one. The commander asks his recruits, where should a bandit keep his bullets? And they say pouch, pocket, mag, most likely. Wrong, he corrects them. A bandit should only keep a bullet in the back of his head.
Haha, nice one.
Stupid pranks among our ranks.
Where should a bandit keep his bullets? Behind his head, of course. All a bandit deserves is to get shot, nothing more.
Wait till you laugh your ass off when I tell you some home-based shit.
Oh my, wait a sec. In the first 3 games, people laughed at jokes more, by the way. Oh, come on. Oh, I did it. Fuck yes, I did it. Oh my, I love this shit. So, I'm playing Fortnite with her right now, so I can't really be here. But hi. Hi, Diablo, hi. I appreciate you just coming here to say hi, just to lurk. Hi. I hope you are doing fine. Mwah. Enjoy your Fortnite game. I never tried playing Fortnite myself, you know. Oh no. I have in the background, I'm listening. Okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate your looking. Mwah. Hi, baby. Oh, I see. So I practically wasted time by, you know, doing this. But anyways, it was a fun way to get in here. Oh my, anomaly. Artifacts maybe? No, Sag. Let me get rid of these guys. Ouch, you fuckboy. Oh, I can't believe this. So it was just monolith fighters. So this was just a bunch of monolith fighters fighting some soldier guys? Wow. I'm gonna leave that monolith guy alive. Maybe. Maybe he'll drop something useful. Maybe he will loot those corpses and, well, I will end up getting myself some bunch of armor. Ouch. That hurts. I watched the Violet Evergarden episode where the girl, like, risks her life to save a client. Like, literally airdrops herself. Like, she literally airdropped herself in the middle of 4 different enemies just to help a man write a letter. Like, goddamn, that was some emotional shit, you know? Like, really, it's not something you would expect from somewhere else. Oh my. Sweet. Ooh, that one. Yep, that one. That's the episode I'm talking about, honey. That was something else, you know. She literally just airdrops on enemies. Airdrops on people just so she can help someone write a letter. And the way those people just thanked her, like, it was something else. Like, truly something else. Like, that's something you see every day, everywhere, you know? Ooh, stash. Oh well, I didn't really got anything from that, but still. Ooh. I really hate the way they put items under the stashes, by the way. Like, when they put an item under the stash, it becomes kinda hard to get that thing from there. Okay, maybe this will get the job done. Oh yes, it did. Holy shit. That's a good weapon too. I get the feeling that I kinda broke that weapon, but meh, who cares? Top 3 disabled protagonists ever put to screen. Maybe. Wait, is she? Like, is it your personal list, or is it like one of the official lists? I hope this guy looted something, by the way. In your opinion, I say. Who are the other 2, by the way? If she's top 3, then who are the other 2? But you know what I realized? I never thought of Violet Evergarden, like, as a disabled girl. Like, since she has prosthetic arms that she can use to, you know, get her job done, to, you know, work, I never thought of her as someone disabled for some reason. Yeah, she doesn't have arms, but those arms are look just as useful as the real thing, you know. So for some reason I just never thought of her as someone disabled. Sometimes you forget that girl lost both of her arms as a child soldier in a long, bloody war. Yep. I don't think her being disabled is just, you know... I don't really think her being disabled is part of the story. Like, I think it's just a side dish, you know? Like, her being disabled feels secondary to the story, you know? Like, they never talk about the struggles of losing both of your arms in a, you know, world war as a child soldier. They never talk about that topic. Like, the movie is mostly about regaining your emotions, like learning how to feel after being a child soldier for so long. But yeah, you know why you forget that she lost both of her arms? It's because, like, I don't know, she never really has any trouble with not having arms, you know? Like, she doesn't have arms. Okay, that sucks, but like, so what? Like, the anime never really talks about her losing her arms. She's not traumatized, no nothing. She only realizes that she's kind of traumatized after she learns how to feel again. Actually, she doesn't even realize that she's traumatized. She just starts feeling sad for people. Oh my god. Oh, I see. So there is only one entrance to this place. Oh, I see. So that's the point of this place. Like... So that was the entrance here. Oh my god, why won't you run? Why is this game like this? Like, I hate this part of the game. Like, you threw the bolt, okay? Like, you threw the bolt, start running. Like, why do I have to wait for this stupid animation to finish for the character to start running? Also, why do I need to do a parkour to exit this area? Like, why do I have to do parkour with a full bag just so I can exit this area? I hate when the character just doesn't jump or run when told to. I don't care about the damage anymore, I just want to leave this place. Sheesh. Oh, finally. It's Darth Vader and the Guts, by the way. Oh, I see. The other disabled heroes. I know that... I never thought of Darth Vader as disabled either, you know. Like, when you talk about Darth Vader... Like, someone disabled is the last one to come to your mind, you know. Like, when you think of Darth Vader, you don't really think of someone disabled. Like, yeah, sure, he's disabled, but he's not that kind of disabled, you know? But yeah, I like Darth Vader too. Such a nice guy, such a good character. Darth Vader versus Arthas from World of Warcraft. Wait, is this the entrance, by the way? No. So... Oh, okay, hey, would you look at this?
Everyone stay put. Come and get me!
Wow, that was a sweet scream. I like that.
Wait for it, guys. Here's a good one.
Well, how is it going, people? It's going great. What about you, Diablo? How is it going for you?
Combat and get ripped apart by a mule. At least I'd get a proper funeral.
How was your Fortnite match? Did you win? Did you win your Fortnite match? We are talking about, well,
Permission to race.
Wild Evergarden. Disabled protagonists like Darth Vader, Guts, Violet Evergarden herself.
Permission to race, spirit.
Permission to raise spirits.
Hilarious. Funny as an extra shit.
Won the first, lost the second. And we are playing the third. Cool.
Wait till you laugh your
I hope you win that one.
play some home base.
Darth Vader is a quadruplet amputee forced to spend every moment alive in agony, and his suit is essentially a mobile iron lung. Yep, I know, but still, you just never think of him as someone disabled, you know? He's like too overpowered to be considered disabled. Like, you know, he's someone that can take on an army all alone. Like, he's literally one of the most overpowered characters. Hi there, dear Monolithian. Please tell me you looted your companions, by the way. That would be so nice. Come on. Come on, tell me that you looted everything. Oh, oh yes, he did loot. And these two corpses. They're kinda heavy. But who gives a fuck, right? I should be able to sell these armors for a hefty buck. Oh my god, I cannot believe I'll be forced to carry all this thing back to my base. But yeah, you know, he's literally... who lost all his limbs. Maybe except one of his arms, but still. He's someone who lost all his limbs, isn't it? So yeah. I guess it's valid to call him a disabled person. I literally just never thought of it that way. I don't know, man, like when you think of someone disabled, you just think of someone who cannot walk in general. Oh. Wait, don't tell me that this guy only looted his companions. And he just... Wait, this is a corpse? Don't tell me that... Okay, underground. Spending every living moment in agony, that's so relatable though. But yeah, I know. When you think of disabled people, I just never think of like people who can do the shit Darth Vader do. I don't know, maybe I'm just biased in my opinion, you know? Maybe I just underestimate disabled people. After all, we had people like Stephen Hawking, you know? Who did lots of stuff. Even though Stephen Hawking was like in, you know, Jeffrey Epstein's client list.
Wait for it, guys. Here's a good one.
Stupid pranks among our ranks.
Guts cut off his own arm with a broken sword after witnessing everyone but 3 people he ever cared for being torn apart and devoured. Lost an eye as his best friend. I see. God damn. That's something horrible, man. That's some heavy manga right then and there. Like, that's not something you see in modern media, you know? Yep, that's some traumatizing ass shit right then and there. Why would he cut off his own arm though? I know that his right eye is blind, but why would he cut off his own arm? That's the deal. Berserk do be like that. I see. Maybe I can read the manga one day. But yeah, I don't really read stuff all that much. God damn, that's some deep. That's some deep manga, no matter where you look at it, you know. Because a monster chomped down on it and he broke the sword trying to kill it. Did I mention that all of that happened because of that best friend? Eating the minion. How we doing, Grosla? How we doing? How we doing? We are talking about Berserk manga, Violet Evergarden. You know, anime and stuff. How we doing? How we doing? Please tell me that this is a military base. Oh yes, this is a military base. I'm not gonna explore this area. I'm just gonna go there, sell some stuff, and then go back and install again. How we doing? How we doing? Still playing the Stalker game, as you see. Oh, games like this take a lot of time to finish, you know. Especially if I'm playing them. Just looting everything I see. Okay, that's what that's the place where I'm supposed to climb from. Oh, nice.
Freeze! This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers allowed. Limited access, special permit required.
Does Korshinov's badge count as a special permit?
You're from the ward? Well, why didn't you say so? Come on in.
Come on in. Hey girls, how are you guys? I'm great. Doing good, got off work, now some rest. Good to hear. It's always good to have some rest, you know.
Another field trip? Look, at least let me... Wait, you're not one of them scientists? Whew.
You're a lot of scientists.
Listen, buddy, if you need to go places, I can help you out. These eggheads have been up my ass all around the clock. Take me here, set my equipment up there. Man, I should have stuck to the swamps. You wouldn't believe some of the places they wanted to send me. To the generators. The very shithole of Pripyat. I know, right?
I see. The very shithole of
Smartass
Pripyat.
got real mad when I refused to take him there. I should have dropped him off at the nearest old power plant and let him generate whatever he wanted there.
Hey girls, hi.
Good luck.
I'm doing great. Okay, I can't talk to that guy. Oh, I see. So this is the Spark base. Wait, what? Aren't the Spark fighters and Warden fighters are like enemies to each other? Like they let me in because they thought...
Remember that not all research requires hands-on specimen collection. Our guide and allied learners are ready to bring anything you might need.
Why is this place like this? Wait, I thought Ward and Spork was enemies with each other. By the way, Gross, I finally managed to get myself a doctor's appointment for a psychologist. I finally got myself a psychologist doctor's appointment. I'm happy. Ooh, Dr. Ozerski.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require Stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you...
Tell me about...
STC Malachite is the only place where we study the zone as it is. Here, No theory is labeled eccentric, and no field experiment is considered unnecessary. Even the smallest detail may hold the key to comprehending the fundamental patterns of the zone. Admittedly, those snobs at Circa mock our research, call it pseudoscience. But why listen to shallow pricks whose narrow-mindedness obstruct their own quest for truth?
Well, this base isn't as good as the Circa base, that's for sure. But at least they work with the Stalkers, like with the natives of the
They
zone.
were actually thinking of making me the head of Circa, you know? Luckily, it didn't work out. I'd rather go back to the mainland than deal with that bunch of show-offs and hypocrites. Goodbye.
Those are great news. Yeah. Meow. Gotta take care of your mind as well as your body. Yep, exactly. I really do need to take care of my mind in one way or another. Oh my.
Remember that not all research requires hands-on specimen collection. Our guide and allied menus are ready to bring anything you might need.
I like how they turned a truck into this. Like, so what? They use this truck to travel around? Or like, they just turn this truck into this? Instead of just, you know, putting these things on the ground? Oh, hi there, Simonich.
When I left Garbage, I was headed for Pripyat, just like everyone else. But then I stopped just shy of it, as you can see. That tech likes peace and quiet, and it's always messy in Pripyat. So if you need something fixed or adjusted, give me a shout. Yeah, I like it here at Malachite. Got everything I need, and the people are nice. But everyone's always in such a hurry. Like,
We gotta take care of our bunny.
Nope.
Yeah, yeah. Bunny bun bun bunny bun bun. Meow 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 meow. Wait, can I fully upgrade this armor now? I still have no idea which technician is supposed to be able to install this upgrade.
yeah, don't be a stranger.
Oh, PDA.
Are you certain no mutant approaches were detected in the last 24 hours? Did you
I
make
can't
sure the
concentrate.
sensor is
They
on?
won't leave me alone.
Well, the green
No
light
time
looks
to
on
myself,
to
even
me.
in the exclusion zone.
No, I'm sure you've got something wrong. Get back to Malachite and I'll go over everything with you in detail again. Are you certain no mutant approaches were detected in the last 24 hours? Did you make sure the sensor is on?
Well, the green light looks on to me.
No, I'm sure you've got something wrong. Get back to Malachite and I'll go over everything with you in detail again.
Maybe the chunk of me just doesn't work as bait. I've never seen a sea dog eat an artifact before.
Bunny bun bun bunny bun
That's
bun.
because you haven't closely observed
What
their
Okay.
are you
behavior.
doing here anyway?
Wait,
Fine, I'll join you in the field
Getting
next
us
time.
research materials under Professor Ozerski's direct orders. But that's
In the
needed
case
now.
of an unsuccessful experiment, I
You
strongly
guys just
advise seeking
can't
immediate
resist
medical
adding a touch
attention.
of mystery, huh?
Our doctor services are available at any time.
I really like this here, by the way. Like, so this is the only place where Ward and Spork are just allied with each other. Like, normally, Spork and Ward, they usually just try killing each other, you know. Look, that's a Ward fighter.
Talk to our boss.
This place is really strange. Oh, hi there.
Take it easy on the drinks. Did you hear what they did to Ozerski? Don't let your guard. How may I?
Oh, haha, found out how to climb that one walking mausoleum. Solving problem on your own is in learning feels so good. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I do Google the solutions. Like, if I cannot find the solution myself, sometimes I do Google it. But yeah, if it's Elden Ring, I don't really do that. Because in Elden Ring, like, everything is made in a way that you can explore it yourself. But in Stalker 2, you do need to Google certain answers, you know. Because certain answers are just too hidden for anyone to find.
Ozerski promised that I'd become a lab technician, that I'd advance science. And now it's...
Ooh. I like this space actually. I like how this space actually has an internet cafe, you know. Like, this is literally an internet cafe. Like, this space might be the chillest space out here. By the way, why is there no traders in here? Oh, Tagoras. Oh, that's it? Are you telling me that there is no one to buy armor from? Okay, let's go talk to that Victoria guy. Maybe he is the trader. Maybe this guy is the trader. Oh, another female. Nice.
Professor Ozerski says that my commitment to maintaining order stifles the flight of imagination. Well, flights are for airplanes. And that's why I won't tolerate mess. No discounts, no let's make a deal, and certainly no I'll pay you next time. Is that...
Oh, nice.
I stumbled upon these sea radiation measurements at Yantar. I found your team, but they turn into zombies. I had to put them down.
I pleaded with them, begged to get them out. But the professor and his friend were always preoccupied. They brushed me off, claimed I was overreacting. But if the data has been recovered, that means Lefty's sacrifice wasn't in vain. Thank you for bringing it here. You're not in too much of a rush, I hope.
By the way, Gross, what build are you using in Elden Ring? I only played Elden Ring twice, with an intelligence build and a faith build. And then I switched the faith build for a melee-oriented faith build. I really like that. Like, the faith build was best, you know. Like, the intelligence build just one-shots everything, but faith build is just so satisfying to use. Finding new area or boss by accident is best. Noxtella is so beautiful, oh I know. Those underground cities are so beautiful, Rosda. But you know what's more beautiful? Just traveling, you know, just climbing a high spot and then looking down on things. Just climbing up and looking down on the world. That's just so beautiful, you know. They're just so beautiful. The world looks so beautiful. Like, the art in Elden Ring is amazing. Like, when you are climbing a high place, and when you finally climb it up, and when you look down, you realize that the world is so small, you know. When you look down on the world like that, it feels amazing. Like, the place that you struggle, like the areas that you spend hours just so you can progress, those areas look so small once you manage to climb up a high place.
Maybe I can help, but I need to know more.
Everyone around here might see me as a soulless bureaucrat, but I genuinely care about missing people. A stalker called Blizzard went to collect bones from bloodsucker victims, and we haven't heard from him since. I'm worried. I need you to find him, with the samples he set out to retrieve, if possible.
I crossed paths with Blizzard on the outskirts of the industrial zone. He was on the verge of being mauled by a bloodsucker, so I had to step in. The stalker's alive and well. I believe he'll be in touch soon.
That's fantastic news. I hope he makes it to Malachite safely. The samples he was after will aid us in developing new anticoagulants. Thank you for your valuable contribution to science. Well, I don't have any other work for you.
Victoria, come in. Can you hear me? The data from the field lab at the vehicle station. Ever since the emission, there are anomalies all over the place. I need help.
Skiff, please hold on. I know you've already done a great deal, but something must have gone awry during his research.
Alright.
I'm not entirely sure what Trachuk was working on, but he once hinted that
Right.
I don't know what kind of trouble. Hello.
I need to sell you some equipment. I used Bloodhound's blade. I don't remember that guy's blade. Oh yeah, that Bloodhound blade. Yeah, I remember it. You like to get close and hit stuff, but like, I see dexterity build. Can't figure out stats yet, so use half strength, half dexterity for damage dealing. I see. Well, I figured out what's best for me within time. Yeah, you should do that, by the way. Just play the game and you'll figure out what's best for you. Oof. God damn, I just made almost $100K from like one expedition. God damn, like I was just traveling around randomly and god damn, look at the money I made. Come on, 100 million? No, it's not even 100 million. Well, good enough. Oh yes, SSP-100 Discovery. Oh wait, this armor only gives me anomaly protection. That sucks. Utilizing materials and technologies akin to those found in spacesuits. Cutting edge system for suppressing anomalous effects. I see. This armor gives you more anomaly protection, but physical protection is trash. I don't want that. It doesn't have anything useful to sell to me, Sag. I see you guys have been chatting about Berserk. Yep, Berserk. Apparently it's a crazy manga. Like, very crazy.
About that scientist.
Yes, the job is still available, Star. Something must... Can you... If I were in charge, we'd be respected like Circa. There's so much potential here, and it's being wasted. It's disorganized. Can you believe it? They just funded a study to determine whether pseudo-dogs have a fifth limb? This is a circus, not a scientific facility.
I see. So that's the difference. This place researches everything. Like, they don't hesitate when ordering for something to be researched. That's what I see about this place. Even if it's just pseudoscience. Interesting. Did you ever read the Berserk manga, Grozda?
It's great to see you. I finally made it here, and I don't know about the zone, but there have been some changes at Malachite. I managed to recover. Professor Ozerski appreciated my efforts. Goodbye.
But Professor Ozerski said it's a promising experiment.
Professor Ozerski doesn't handle equipment allocation. I do.
Yeah, maybe it's the right choice for you, Menki. It's very dark.
I need browns.
Maybe it is the right choice.
Please be aware that alcohol consumption does not enhance cognitive functions. Visiting the bar during work hours is strongly discouraged.
Alcohol consumption does not increase cognitive functions. God damn, I cannot believe you actually have to say that. Dark. I might check it out, you know. But there is this thing, there is just so many things that I need to read. Like, that's my problem with Berserk and manga, you know. I don't really like reading stuff because, well, I cannot read stuff all that easily. I have issues when it comes to reading things. And well, I need to watch one anime. Like, I do kind of want to read Berserk, but after watching Violet Evergarden, I don't want anything that's too deep. You get what I mean? Like, I already read a bunch of stuff, you know. I already, like, watch Twilight Evergarden, and that thing is already deep. Like, too deep, too heavy. I kinda wanna watch or read something that's light, you know?
Does not provide funding for experiments without clearly defined objectives.
That might be my only problem, you know?
Your eyes react to the light. Freeze, don't move. Preliminary conclusion, you'll live. This place has plenty of ways to end you. Do you take your pick?
Obtain a forbidden artifact.
A colleague reached out to me. He's trying, if you ask me, bureaucracy. Oh, I'm so. What? It's a shame they shut down the Scorcher. While I'm glad it's no longer a threat, I wonder if you.
Like, after reading all that heavy stuff, I kinda wanna read some light stuff for a while, you know? Like, content that is easier to consume, you know? That doesn't require me to think too long on it. Ah, here it is. The artifact I was looking for. I had few chapters, and because I spent my free time playing games, I listened to lore videos. It's good. Maybe I should read it. But yeah, but before that, I need to consume something light.
All staff, please note that STC Malachite does not provide funding for experiments without clearly defined objectives.
Like, you know, after you have eaten something that's heavy, you know, after you eat something that will keep you sated for a long while, you feel the need to eat something light, you know. It's like not wanting to eat the same food, same heavy food, over and over. Because it's too heavy for you. Read or watch Doro the Hero. He's dark and goofy, like a doujin. Not really a doujin, but more like, you know, something lighter. What kind of example I can give? Like ReZero as an example. ReZero would be a nice example. Yep. You should never leave this place without a medikit. Oh, sweet. Like ReZero, you know. The anime isn't that light, but it's easy to watch, you know. The anime isn't something like extremely deep, if you get what I mean. That's what I liked about it. Or like, what other example I can give you? Like Dandadan as an example. Dandadan does have like heavy topics in it, but like heavy topics in Dandadan is more like a side dish instead of being a main dish, if you get what I mean. Like Dandadan talks about heavy topics, but it's not the main topic. It's like secondary in Dandadan. Oh shit, I hate these glass anomalies. Dandadan, 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 Dandadan. Did you watch Konosuba? Maybe I should watch Konosuba, you know? It's a popular anime liked by many people. It's popular. Yeah, it's popular. It's liked. And it's probably not hard to consume. So I should check it out, you know? I mean, since the anime in question is like light and easy to watch, maybe then I can watch it. By the way, I need to go back to that place real quick. The place I just came from. Because I get the feeling that that place has some neat stuff in it. My daily life with monster girls. It sounds like borderline hentai. Like, if I'm gonna watch some borderline hentai, I'd rather have it something fucked up. Like, that's what I'm talking about, you know. Like, that sounds like, you know, too much like a doujin, you know. It sounds like too much like one of those you know, what do you say? Shonen. Like, it sounds too shonen for my taste. Like, it doesn't sound deep, you know. I do want something easy to consume, but I want it to be deep as well. Like, give me something that's easy to consume, but make it deep. Don't make it too simple and shallow either. But I'm probably gonna watch the mecha anime you told me, Joanna. I don't really remember the name of that mecha anime, but I'm probably gonna watch that one. So this guy for some reason decided to not loot his dead comrades. Oh my god, it sucks. I really wanted to kill that guy and get his stash. But yeah, Konosuba is a good advice, by the way. I should watch Konosuba. I'm probably gonna watch Konosuba at some point. And My Daily Life with Monster Girls. Is it really good? What's the anime is about? Darling in the Franxx. Yep, that's what I'm gonna be watching. That's what I'm gonna be watching. 3 more episodes of Violet Evergarden, and then I can watch that one. It feels something that I can easily consume. There exists one mecha anime that I did not hate.
Must be returned upon the conclusion of an experiment.
Don't tell me that you hate Code Geass as well. Code Geass is one of the best animes out there. I really like how he starts the revolution to like save his country, but like saving his country isn't the main reason why he started the revolution. The main reason why he started the revolution is to save his sister. Isn't that just crazy? I really like the scenes where like he's like literally leading a rebellion, you know. I really like that scene. Sweet.
All staff, please note that STC Malachite does not provide funding for experiments without clearly defined objectives.
What's that mecha? Interspecies reviewers. Okay, maybe I can watch that. But like, interspecies reviewers, it clearly sounds like borderline hentai. But it sounds like good hentai. Like, you know. Like, you know, one of those hentais that people keep making memes about. Whoa, 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 too much radiation. Wait. Is there a way for me to reach this thing? Like, I cannot believe they will just put an anomaly here and they would not let me access it. Like, what the fuck? Oh, hey. Now I'm closer to the thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna jump to my death. I don't care what happens. Maybe I can throw a grenade at this thing? Do I take damage from this? I didn't. I actively avoid the mecha, so I haven't watched CG, Code Geass, Gundam, or any of the classics. You should watch Code Geass, Yonna. Code Geass is 10 out of 10. Code Geass is some good shit. Like, the anime is really good. I don't really understand why you would hate mecha animes. They really are good. Gundam, I watched only the first Gundam. It was mid. It's a memeable one, I see. Like, what I'm trying to say is, if I'm going to watch something borderline hentai, make it fucked up. Like, if it's gonna be hentai, might as well be some fucked up hentai, you know? Like one of those animes that everybody talks about, but I do not want to mention their names. I'm only going to mention the name of My Life as Inukai-san Stalker. I'm gonna mention that name, and I'm not gonna go deep into that. I read the manga of that too. Or like Campfire. It's not really fucked up, but it's a good borderline hentai. I like that. Like, it's an interesting topic, you know. Like, it's a harem anime. A guy that can magically transform into a woman gets himself a special harem of women. Oh my. That's some good anime. Other than that, there's also two more animes that are similar to this, but I'm not gonna mention their name. Oh my god. I have heard of him. I have seen his memes on Reddit, but I never watched him. Not a fan of mecha as well. Groza, like, you know, I wasn't a fan of mecha either. But when I played Armored Core 6 and read the visual novel called Mulu, I became a fan of mechas. I'm not really a fan, but I just like the topic. I just like the thought of just riding a giant robot into a battle.
Your skiff, right? Vicky, I mean, Professor Doroshin. So I left the flash drive in the field lab on the second floor of the vehicle station. I had to hide from an emission, and when I came back, that drive contains priceless data. It took months to gather it all. I tried to get it myself and nearly died. I need the help of a skilled stalker.
What kind of...
It was a standard procedure. We were measuring anomalous... But I detected something strange once. What I'm saying is the data...
Okay.
Thank you. Vicky went to...
But yeah, like, if I'm gonna watch some, like, you know, one of those sussy animes, make it interesting, you know, don't make it simple. Make it unique, like My Life as Inukai-san Stalker, or that, you know, best sadistic lesbian anime. I cannot believe that there was an entrance like this through here. But yeah, I just like that kind of stuff. It's just super entertaining, you know? I like it when they're just so unique in this matter. Okay, so I need to climb up, and to climb up, okay. Ouch. Don't like boring cookie cutter harem animes. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Grossa. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like cookie cutting, boring harem animes. Give me something unique. Give me something that was clearly made to gatekeep normies out of anime community, you know? Give me something that's gonna gatekeep normies from anime. For like at least a century or so. Oh my. I found the flash drive.
Placzuk, this is Trickster. Come in. I'm at the meeting point. Waiting for you with the data. Watch out for the ward. They're patrolling the area.
Like, give me some actual conflict. Exactly. Like, I don't mind harems. I don't mind that. But what I want is some action, some chaos, some, you know, conflict. Like, give me more of that. I want some depth, you know. I want some depth in the anime I'm watching.
Careful, Stalker. Placzuk told us everything. We know you have the flash drive. Give it to us, and you're free to go. No, no! They'll steal my work! Skiff, don't do it!
Shut up! Hand over the flash drive, Stalker!
We are not your enemy, soldier. Release the doctor and go.
Okay, I see. I'm not blind. Kluyev?
I'm glad I managed to deal with
We'll
this.
wait here while they sort it out at HQ, Kluyev. Keep your head on a swivel.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I managed to solve this problem without any gunfights. Like, I'm kinda siding with the ward, so I don't want to kill them. Thank God.
Are you on a friendly footing with the ward? I hope Victoria wasn't wrong about you. You use your dog tag for a good cause. And now, please, hand over the flag.
Who's this trickster guy?
He's my contact in Spark. I suspect that some of my colleagues work for the ward. If they find out what...
Okay, I get why this flash drive...
This data isn't just a set of zeros and ones, Skiff. I've determined that every emission carries a piece of information from the noosphere, and I've learned to read it, so to speak. I've only managed to process a fragment of this colossal data set, but even so, I learned things. Horrible things. Things I wish I didn't know. Imagine...
I see. The price just went up. I like this. By the way, I really like this detail. Like, every mission carries piece of information coming from noosphere. I like that. And horrible information too. Have anyone seen Alderman in the Sky? No, I haven't watched it. What kind of anime is it? Tell me. Like, make character have something that attracts harem around him. Not some boring crypto dude. Yeah, I agree, Gross. Like, that will be better, you know? Like, make the character actually attractive. Like, give the character a reason why he has a harem. Or like, you know, like, stop making those protagonists cookie cutter, you know? Like, stop making them copies with each other. By the way, Joanna, you should watch this. You should watch this or play the visual novel. Like, this game is something else.
Sounds like...
But Vicky said she handled the financial stuff. Yeah, I've heard that you stalkers aren't exactly the... You should speak to Victoria. I'll tell her how you helped us. But I have to get in touch with Trickster first.
Grozda, by the way, if you want something special, okay? If you want, like, an anime where the protagonist isn't cookie cutter simple, you should watch Steins Gate. Because the protagonist really isn't simple. Like, the main protagonist, the male protagonist, he is the biggest tsundere you will ever see in your life. Like, Okabe Rintaro is the biggest tsundere you will ever see in anime. And the female protagonists are also like amazing with, you know, with their own quirks. Like the characters are really special. It's not a harem anime. It's not a harem anime, but it's an anime where women naturally get attracted to the main character. Like the main character is a nutcase. Well, pretends to be a nutcase because he thinks it's cool. He has a middle school syndrome where he pretends to be a mad scientist. And women are naturally attracted to him. Even though women think he's kinda weird, the women still like him, you know. Even admit in certain visual novels that the guy in question has some special, you know, like, he is special in a way, like, he has a weird charisma to himself. Military strategy and politics with some politics actually good. Not really a harem, but a harem. Some non-military politics. Oh, I see. Alderman in the sky. Sounds interesting. By the way, Joanna, did you play Steins Gate? If you didn't watch Steins Gate anime, you should. And at least you should play the visual novel. Like, the visual novel of Steins Gate is really good. Like, it really is something else. Like, it's really something else. Man, I forgot how to sound like a robot. I literally forgot how am I supposed to sound like a robot. Hold on. It really is a good anime. Steins Gate is really a good anime, by the way. If you haven't watched it, you should. But I doubt you didn't watch it. You sound like someone who would have already watched it, by the way. It has one of the best twinks in anime history too, by the way. Luka Urishibara, like, he's one of the best femboys out there. Femboy / trans women. I guess he can be considered both in this situation. I do love some fantasy politics. Yeah, I do love them too. I like it when you can relate anime to real life, you know. I like when anime gets real. Anime is better when it gets real, you know. At least that's how I feel about it. Hold on. Let me take notes of that alderman with alderman in the sky thingy.
To all STC Malachite staff, an emission is approaching. It is dangerous to remain outside.
I helped Trechuk with his problem. After the emission, the vehicle station was hit by anomalies, and he left a flash drive with measurements there on his way out. I had to...
Yes, Trechuk's already contacted me. If he isn't overstating the significance of his data, it was a pleasure. Hello.
She's not selling anything useful as usual. So sad, so sad. Both military and non-military politics with realistic consequences that have real effect on the setting. Okay, I like that. Alderman in the Sky, right? I should watch Ranma 1/2 too, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. Do not leave the premises. There's an emission outside. Hands-on specimen collection.
Fantasy politics make more sense than real politics. We here have politicians fighting for real during public meetings. Oh, hell no. Groza, you have no idea how much I can relate to that shit. Oh, Alderman. Oh, it's Alderamin. So that's why I was having trouble finding the anime. Do not leave your protective suit at the entrance of the building, I guess. But yeah, I understand you, girls. I truly do understand you. Like, dude, the politics can be super bullshit. Like, you know, like literally, politicians just getting into fist fights in the parliament is something else. Like, that's some bullshit I have never seen. Why do they have bread in here?
You guys are hysterical. Okay, I got one too. It's the zone's first year. A young scientist is
Why does this thing has so many bread in it?
What should I name the one that sucks blood?
Like beefing out in front of camera and going berserk. I mean, dude, I am 100% sure they are arguing about who is going to exploit the country. That's why they are arguing, you know. Also, fantasy politics do be making more sense than real politics, you know. Like, we got fucking Donald Trump talking about how he is going to invade Greenland. Like, fuck off for 5 seconds, dude.
Nope.
I know for a fact that he is just a distraction tactic.
Don't be a stranger.
Like, I know for a fact that he's just, you know, acting crazy to distract people from the real issues Americans are facing. But yeah, it's still stupid, you know. Hope we never get into EU. Why though? Getting into EU cannot be bad, you know. Like, EU do keep corrupt politicians, like, in line. They give you money, you get some progress, and well, they keep your corrupt politicians in line. They rein them down a little bit. But yeah, sometimes fictional politics just sound better, you know.
I'm out.
It just makes 10 times more sense than whatever the fuck we are getting from our politicians. Beefing out in front. Oh yeah. Oh, camera. Oh, you meant camera. I see, I see. Yeah, like fighting in front of the camera is something else, you know. Like, what kind of politician just goes berserk in front of the camera? But yeah, like, it's not something unseen for my country's politicians to go, like, turn the parliament into a fight club. I don't get anything but hate and disgust from my politicians. Yep, I feel you. Half of the politicians we got here are just evil, and the other half is incompetent. That's why I genuinely despise them. Oh my.
Have a nice day.
So craving some baked apples.
I see. This one gives you more psychological protection. Hold on. Let me compare these two. Okay, less artifact slots, more radiation protection, and more psychological protection. Okay, this SSP-100 Discovery. Like, the psychological protection you get from this thing is no joke.
Alrighty, a joke won't tell itself.
Like, literally no
This
joke.
is Zone's first year. A young scientist is making a list of known mutants. What should I name the one that sucks blood?
Politicians can be one without the other in
Just
Turkey.
write down whatever the stalkers call it.
Sometimes, yes.
How do I choose? The ordinary ones
Sometimes
or the
they are
bloodsucker?
just evil but
The
competent.
bears call it
Sometimes they are
Stalker,
evil and
and the
incompetent.
rookies just call it
Oh my. So this armor gives me more protection by default? It gives me a lot of anomaly protection too.
I'm so craving some baked apples.
Oh my, I see. So this armor gives you more physical psychological protection, but that one gives you more physical protection. Oh, I see. You cannot upgrade this armor though. Yep, the physical protection isn't as good as that one. Okay, this armor gives you crazy anomaly protection. Yep, I cannot fully upgrade this armor, sadly. Yep, the only upside to this armor is psychological protection. I should replace 7D suit then. I mean, how we ever gonna get into EU politicians like those? The shame. Dude, like, come on. Someone needs to turn the EU Parliament into a fight club. Like, those EU members, they have been acting like pussies for a long time, you know? You need to teach them what it means to be a real politician, okay? You need to teach them the Balkan politics. You need to teach them what it means to live in a country with a parliament that's literally a fight club. Both of us can join the EU, bros, you know? The Turks and Serbians. And then we can turn that parliament into a fucking fight club. Together. I mean, what's the point in having a parliament if you're not going to turn it into a fucking fight club, innit? So it only costs $100,000 to upgrade this thing. Okay, electricity definitely deals more damage to me. Stamina regeneration or electrical and thermal protection. I mean, I already have shit ton of stamina regeneration. Maybe I should increase the damage I take for... Oh, okay, maybe this armor takes more damage. Then maybe bet house can allow us to place vessels for the politician stonks. Grozda, you know that, right? You know that there is a site called Polymarket. Like, there is a crypto-based site called Polymarket where you can actually bet on real-world events, you know? Like, will Bashar al-Assad will be overthrown before 2024? Is Russia going to invade Ukraine? Is Trump actually going to invade Greenland, as an example? Like, those are the actual options. Those are the things you bet on. Like, imagine that site going next level, where you can bet on politicians just fighting each other on parliament. Will another brawl break out in European Parliament? Who is going to win this time? Is the Serbian guy going to beat the Turkish guy? Or the Turkish guy is going to win against the Serbian guy in a brawl in the EU Parliament? That will be so funny. If your country has a social class made up of politicians, your country isn't a democracy? Maybe. Maybe, but still. I'm just not educated enough to say anything about that. I don't need stamina regeneration. Actually, who cares about the anomaly? I rarely die to anomalies. I'd rather get the stamina regeneration.
Yeah, don't be a stranger.
Oh yes. Look at this. This is just a upgrade. Like, look at the anomaly protection I'm getting from this. Maybe a little bit less psi protection, but that's it. More physical protection too. God damn. This is so gyat. Okay. Nice. We here have too many bad houses. More bad houses than apothecary shops. Oh my. You mean those illegal bed houses, right? Like, bros, you are talking about that country, right? Like a country where gambling is illegal, but gambling is illegal as long as that gambling house doesn't belong to a high-ranking police officer or a high-ranking politician, right? Or like, where gambling is illegal, but like, they do have some illegal, quote-unquote, illegal online gambling sites where where you can bet in online gambling sites. Like, in those online gambling sites, like illegal online gambling sites that work for politicians. That's the kind of illegal online gambling site I'm talking about. And when the opposition members, or like people, like party members, like people who don't serve the current establishment, ends up finding themselves or like getting themselves a gambling house or like an online gambling site, they get arrested. Like in my country, there is an illegal gambling sites that that don't make you win a lot of money. And then there is illegal gambling sites that make you win more money. But those illegal gambling sites, well, they don't really have a deal with the government. While the other illegal gambling sites, they do have a deal with the government. And the ones that have deals with the government, they don't really get raided all that much. They don't get attacked by the government. But when it comes to the other ones, when it comes to the illegal gambling sites, the moment you advertise for them, the government will be on your case. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. I had no idea people can bet to real world events and profit from it. Oh yeah, that's the thing, Groza. That's the thing. This is what I'm talking about.
Please be aware that alcohol consumption does not enhance cognitive functions. Visiting the bar.
I hope this is not considered advertising for a gambling site. I don't want to go to prison. They really hate it when you advertise a gambling site that doesn't serve the government. Like, they despise it. You know, sports bet and those things. I see. Sports bets, etc. 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 We have YouTubers promoting gambling to kids, and those get past Twitch and YouTube somehow. Oh, we have them too. Some of them got arrested because, well, they promoted gambling sites that do not have a deal with the government. They do that in Brazil too, apparently. Like, apparently in Brazil, they had some drama because people like promoting gambling to their audiences. Yep. You can't, like, we have quite a lot of people promoting gambling to kids, you know? Like, you know those Counter-Strike box opening sites, right? Those Counter-Strike sites. Like, those sites where you can, like, you know, put real money, invest real money and get yourself a Counter-Strike box, you know? And from that box, stamina regeneration? Nah, give me anomaly. Like, you can advertise a gambling site as long as that gambling site is working for the government, if you get what I mean. As long as that's the case, you can do whatever you want to do. But I really hate when that happens, you know, like, the government just having double standards. They don't give a fuck about what you promote, as long as the thing you are promoting suits their needs. As long as what you are promoting is just, you know, their side. Yep, that's what I'm looking for.
Protective suit at the entrance. Please contact security.
I kinda wanna try this artifact.
Permission to raise spirits?
Those Counter-Strike ones do. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Those popular streamers that promote Counter-Strike gambling sites, right? That's what I'm talking about. Like, there's something else. Like, getting them kids addicted to gambling at an early age.
I heard that one back in boot camp.
I can't concentrate. They won't leave me alone.
Like, he gets to win cause it's rigged. Yep, exactly. But like, you know, the governments don't really give a fuck about these things. Like, in Balkans, like, the governments might raid your house, you know. The governments might get angry if you promote a gambling site that they do not take a cut from, you know. Like, if the people in the government are getting a cut, you know, like, if they are getting a cut from the government, from the gambling, then they will allow you to do whatever you want to do. Then they will let you do that. Then they will let you promote gambling. But if they are not getting their cut, then you are not getting to promote it. Like, that's literally how gambling works in these countries. We all agree fantasy makes more sense than real life sometimes. Yep, exactly. I got myself a new armor, by the way. A good upgrade from the last armor. Oh my, so this is this where the stash is? No. But yeah. By the way, recently they arrested some people for advertising a gambling site. Like, there was this one, you know, there was this one guy who advertised for gambling, like, in Malta. Like, that guy just, you know, went to Malta, you know, the island, the country. He advertised for gambling there on a, like, concert. And then when he came back to the country, he got arrested with some other influencers. Like, bro, why would they do that though? Like, that's what I did not understand. Yeah, okay, advertising for gambling is bad, but everybody advertises for gambling. It's not only him, and he advertised for it, like, in another country. Also, you guys already, like, support gambling, you know? You guys literally have a government-owned gambling site. Like, they literally only arrest people, they only attack, like, you know, they are only against gambling as long as they are not the ones making money from it. Like, literally how it works. It's not about not making sense either, it's just, you know, those politicians being dickheads. But yeah, that can be real annoying. When I start talking about politics, I realize that I get out of character, you know. When I start talking politics, I start talking normally, instead of trying to talk like this. I need to learn how to talk like a robot, by the way. I wanna try that. I might not be able to sound female, but at least I can do that, you know. At least I can try sounding like a robot. That sounds like a fun thing to do, you know. I get the feeling that if I can time this right... Okay, didn't happen. First try failed. Second try failed. Second try failed. Why won't you jump, you stupid trash? Third try failed. Fourth try failed. Sixth try failed. Failed again. How much damage did my armor took from that? Oh shit. Oh, who cares? I got money. At least in fiction, you know what's going on, you know. When someone does something, you know that someone did something, right? In real life, you have no idea what's going on. There is people trying to gaslight you. There is people saying one thing but doing the other. You cannot really trust anyone. I think you have a pretty good male voice. Yeah, I have heard people say that. Maybe I should try doing something with that. I have heard people say that I sound cute when I speak like this too. I like that, you know. I like feedback. I have heard people say that I sound cute when I speak like this. You know, high-pitched robotic voice. But you know what I dislike about myself? When I say something, it's different from what I hear. The things I say is different from what others hear. Like, that's the problem with my voice. When I talk, I like hearing my own voice. But when I listen to myself from, you know, a recording, I want to gouge my ears out. You need just a lot of practice and English speaking. I think English speaking part is done. Other than the parts when I am forgetting words, I think the English speaking part is decent. But yeah, I definitely need to improve that. You are getting better with each stream. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I guess that's one of the best parts of the stream, you know. Like, even if I don't get anywhere, I still end up learning English. Englishu. It's good that I learned to speak English. You know what's the best part about speaking English? Like, if you want to consume some fictional content, okay, you know what, you wanna watch some anime? You wanna watch some anime? There's a high chance that you won't be able to find that niche anime translated to Turkish. Oh my. That's a high possibility. Or like visual novels. Majority of visual novels are in English and are not translated to Turkish. And what's worse, they are not only in English, but like, you know, even there are times where you cannot find a visual novel translated to, you know, English. So sometimes you can find yourself a fan translation. And if the fan translation is in English, then you are definitely not finding a Turkish version. So if I only spoke Turkish, I would have never managed to read certain visual novels of mine. Favorite visual novels. Or like, you know, and what's worse, there are a lot of visual novels that never get translated or released in a Western country. So you literally need to learn Japanese to be able to play them. I tried learning Japanese, but I just can never get myself to, you know, I just can never get myself to be consistent with that thing. Like, I always get inconsistent, you know. I always get bored at some point. Like, that's my problem with learning things. I get bored so quickly. Maybe it's something to do with ADHD. Me not being able to just focus on my job. Me not being able to have habits. Like, I don't enjoy learning Japanese all that much. I do enjoy it, but I enjoy it a little. I did manage to learn 1 or 2 words, but that's it. Still think that Sindarin will be better than English. Maybe. Can't gather strength and courage to start streaming on my own. Why not, Gross? But yeah, you know, when I first started streaming, you know how I felt, Gross. It wasn't fear, it was more like, you know, not knowing how to start. That just happens with me, you know, when I'm doing something new, something that I don't know how to do, when I'm trying to learn to do something, I just don't know where to start. And that's the problem I had with streaming. Every time I buy myself a new game, I would say this to myself. Hey, I bought myself this game. This game is going to be the first game that I'm ever going to stream. I said this thing to myself multiple times until I finally managed to get my shit together and start streaming with Elden Ring. I have been doing this for 2 years. Like, the progress has been minimal. I need to do more. But yeah. But to be honest, Grozda, as long as, like, in my opinion, when you get this setup ready, you know, when all you need to do is just to click a button, it becomes easier to start streaming, you know. When you need to when the thing you need is more than that, it kind of becomes hard to start, you know. Like, I didn't know how to set up my stuff, I didn't know how to get myself a VTube model. But when I finally managed to get myself a VTuber model, and after I managed to set up OBS, starting streaming became much more easier, you know, because all I need to do is just to click start button, and when that's what I all need, and that's what all I needed to do to start streaming. Streaming became easy, you know. Every day I just need to sit in front of my PC, click start streaming button on my OBS, and then play the game, But yeah, if your problem is courage, just start streaming. Like Gross, trust me, streaming isn't that scary. Like, it really isn't that scary. You just need to remember certain rules, okay? Like, never share personal information online. That's a very important rule. Don't share your name, or preferably the country you live in. Don't be ashamed from banning people. Also remember, you are gonna get a lot of trolls. You are gonna get a lot of trolls and weird people, especially people trying to sext you. You need to learn how to avoid them, how to ban them, how to give them the middle finger. It takes time, but you learn at some point. Gross, I'll be your first viewer. Yeah, make sure to do that, by the way, Gross. Make sure to start streaming. I mean, if you enjoy the hobby, like, you know, if you like streaming games while playing them, if you like streaming certain games, if you like making videos, you should do that. Like, what do you like to do, Gross? Do you have any niche hobbies? Do you have any hobbies, like maybe, I don't know, playing a niche video game, playing a nice game, or something else? Like, you know, watching anime? If you like watching anime, you can make anime reviews. If you have any niche video games that you cannot stop yourself from playing, then you can, you know, just make videos about them. I will give Gross some views. Yeah, I will give you some views too, Grossy. I will do that. I mean, you have already been into a stream, right, Gross? You already streamed with Seekerbone to stream some games with him. If you did that once, you can do it again. I had a fixation on Baldur's Gate 3 like 1000 hours. Then make some videos about Baldur's Gate. You can make some videos on Baldur's Gate. Like, why not? What's stopping you? Like, that might be a nice starting point for you, Gross. Okay. I hate this game. Like, Baldur's Gate might be a good starting point. I mean, you have 1000 hours on it. But still, making a video can be hard, you know. Just, you know, getting to the part of the game where that interesting thing actually happens. But yeah, like, as you make videos, you will learn to make videos. Like, the reason I'm struggling so much to make a video right now, like the video about male loneliness, is because I never did anything like this, so trying to learn how to do that takes a lot of time. It's not only that, you know, to start doing things take a lot of effort for me. When nobody is holding my hand, I have troubles doing things. Bro, look, I get some bounds and write some directions. Yep, I mean, Gross, but like, with my ADHD riddled brain, the most important thing I know about content creation is that you need to do something to learn how to do that. Like, literally. Like, my biggest problem is to learning things. Is to start doing things. Is to start learning doing things. When I don't know how to do that, when I don't know when to start, where to start, I just keep grasping for air until I find what I'm supposed to do.
Ask my senior officer.
I want to steal that guy's armor. But yeah. Like, trust me. That's literally what you need to do when it comes to content creation. Just do it. Just start doing it. Write yourself a script and then imagine how the video will be. How we are going to make the video. What people are going to see in certain points of the video. Why is my backpack is so heavy? What do I have on my backpack? Hi Jay. Didn't have time to say it before. Hi baby. I don't feel anxious when playing with other people, but on my own I start bugging. You know how it's for me? When I'm playing with other people, I have an easier time being entertaining. It's easier when you have other people with you shit talking you and you are shit talking them back. It's just easier to play a game like that. Because, well, it's more entertaining that way, you know? The person in front of you just keeps creating content for you. And it just makes things easier. But yeah, I mean, girls, just start streaming, you know? Like, I got rid of that nervousness in a week. Just think of it just people, you know? If you don't fear people anymore, you won't be fearing people in your chat. What do you get nervous about, by the way? Like, if you tell me the thing you are getting nervous about, I might give you some advice. It might not be the best advice, but I can still try to help. Okay, baby. It's important to find the niche is what I learned. Gross, since you liked... Yeah, finding a niche is important. Something that I haven't been able to find for a long time. Like, I'm not even making content on YouTube. So this is an SMG. Might be useful, but meh. Who gives a fuck about that gun? Can I get camera for face tracking? Bros, just use your phone. When it comes to face tracking, I just use my mobile phone. Like, the camera might not be perfect, but still. Just look at, like, as long as you are not a big streamer, I don't think you need camera. Like, when people want cameras, they talk about iPhones. Like, an iPhone camera will be more than enough, so you might as well get yourself a new iPhone, and you will end up getting yourself a new camera with it. Or just start streaming with what you have right now. You don't have a mobile phone, right? Like, I have a $200 cost phone. Like, my phone costs around $150 or something like that. And face tracking works decently with it. It's not the best face tracking, don't get me wrong. But it gets the job done. It really does get the job done. It can track my movements, but I feel like the problem isn't with my VTuber model, but the problem is more like with the the problem isn't with the camera, but with the VTube model itself. Like that's why my model doesn't look good. You have Baldur's Gate 3 build in your mind for a while now. D&D 5e build I'd like to see in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, girls, just do that. Make RPG games your niche. Like, you know, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Baldur's Gate, Divinity, Pillars of Eternity. Make those games your niche. Or like, you know, make videos about niche RPG games that nobody likes to play. Top 10 niche RPG games that I'd like you to see play it. That can be it. Fear of talking stuff without much thinking. Oh my. I mean, gross. Keep your identity as secret as possible. Oh fuck. Do not do anything illegal. Don't fuck with your government. I mean, you are living in the Balkans. You never know when the government will raid your house because you criticize the government. That's how it is in my country. I don't know how it is in Serbia. But be careful with the laws. Talking about gambling might be considered advertisement for gambling, so keep that in mind. But still, since you are a small streamer, I think you'll be off the radar for a long time. Oh, Joanna. It was you who said that who wanted to make a Baldur's Gate 3 build. Yeah, you can do that and play, like, you can make that and play Baldur's Gate 3, like, why not? Like, also, gross, you need to learn something. When you are talking about things, you need to think twice. As you start getting viewers, as you start learning what's what, at some point you will learn. At some point you will learn to not talk about certain things. Like, you will learn how to think before you speak. I ended up learning that. It's a useful skill, by the way. Like, thinking before speaking. Think before you speak. It's a useful talent. Like 10 out of 10 talent, if I might say. I tried connecting my phone to PC, but connection gets lost very fast. Try tinkering with it. My advice is that you should try tinkering with it. Sometimes it's very simple solution. Sometimes it's a very simple problem with a very simple solution. Arcane Trickster, Arcane Archer. I see. Arcane Archer, Arcane Trickster, multi-class on a high elf, sneak attack should work on trick arrows. As written in 5e at least. Oh my. Try that. Maybe you will enjoy. Maybe it will be a good build. You can make it, Joanna. I like trying builds that aren't OP but fit narrative I imagined. Man, I like OP builds, or just, you know, builds that have place in the lore. I like builds with story, like playing as a blood mage in Dragon Age. Yeah, talking about politics should be off table. Yeah, you should do that, Gross. Like, don't do what I do. Like, since politics is part of my fucking identity, like, you know, like, I just cannot stop thinking about politics. At this point, I cannot stop talking about politics. I can't just never tell people to just not talk about politics because I like talking about it. Maybe talking in general without picking certain names of political figures is okay. Yep. Bros, remember, the least you can do is to not talk about Serbian politics. Like, that's the least you can do for your safety. Especially after you become someone big, you know. Like, try not to talk about Serbian politicians. Like, I don't think Donald Trump is going to arrest you for shit-talking him. But Serbian politicians might cause you trouble. We are getting new subclasses for classes in Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, that's cool. Hello D&D, grew up on Neverwinter Nights. Never got to play actual tabletop game. Oh, I see. So you grew up with Neverwinter Nights game. I never played that game. I own it on Steam, but I never played it. I tried playing the first Baldur's Gate game, then I just gave up on it. It wasn't my thing. Like, I'm sorry, those like D&D settings, not for me. I can play Divinity, Pillars of Eternity to a certain degree, maybe Dragon Age, Mass Effect. They are not D&D games. But yeah, I just cannot play D&D games, if you get what I mean. Bros, you can make that your niche, by the way. D&D. D&D games, D&D in general. You can make them your niche. Monk Paladin is so much fun in 5e because your smite is applied after the hit is confirmed. So you can roll for all attacks with a flurry of blows. Roll for all attacks. And then smite. Oh my, so this place is filled with portals. Stay chunka. Oh, Holy Fist, go. Maybe I should play Baldur's Gate 3 one day, but it's just, you know... I tried playing Divinity Original Sin, but I got bored. Like, I played the game until the end game, but then the game just... I learned that I am unable to get one of the endings I wanted, so I just never finished Divinity Original Sin. Actually, I ended up getting stuck at some point of the game, you know. Like, the game got bugged for me. Like, Divinity Original Sin just got bugged for me. That's why I stopped playing it. And apparently I was playing the normal version, not the enhanced edition version. So I just restarted the game on the enhanced edition, but I got bored. I just don't want to go back to that game. Give me that. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure meme here. Thank you very much for directions. Yeah. I imagine my VTuber as a barbarian rogue dual-wielding axes. It might be that, you know. But yeah. If you have time, Gross, if you have time, skill, if you have time and skill, you should definitely invest in that, you know. You should definitely invest in learning how to make a VTuber model. If you learn how to make a VTuber model, how to draw and stuff, you might make the VTuber model you want to make. Instead of commissioning it, you might as well, like, just make it yourself. JoJo's. Yo-yos. JoJo's. Yo-yos. Oh my, what is that? Is that a staircase? No, it isn't. Sag. Is sneak limited to finesse or light weapons? It's some world building of my own, but got disappointed when I found out there is movie or something with the same plot. Oh, who cares, gross? Like literally. Just because there is a... Oh shit. Just because there is a similar... Just because there is something similar to what you watch, what you thought about, doesn't mean it's not original, you know. It's okay to take other things as an example, you know. Without barbs, Rede Ursine is possibly the single most on-the-nose name for barbarian there ever was. Rede Ursine. It sounds like a female barbarian. Oh shit! I live. Oh my, I got myself a good gun. I can't sell that. It sounds like a female barbarian with a, you know, with the clothing of a bear. That's literally how she sounds like. Did I not check the back? What? What is what? Oh, I did it. Oh, there's nothing. Did I not explore the inside of this building? Oh, now it's on the second floor. I was literally on the rooftop, honey. Why are you doing this to me? So it's on the second floor. How am I supposed to get to the second floor? Your sign is a bear, right? Yep. Your sign sounds like a bear name. Like no cap. Big bear. Imagine being a barbarian named Big Bear. Beep 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 beep. Oh my, what is this place? Why would I be teleported here? Oh my. Trap. Such an annoying way to put a trap in here. Super annoying. Ouch. Rede means anger and Ursine means blinded by rage. Is there a reason why Ursine word is so similar to bear? Is there a reason for that? Nice. Nice. I imagined it being announced like read, but with a V at the start with Ursin. Oh yeah. I know. When I read that name, I just read it in Turkish, you know. Ursine. Your sign. But yeah. Ursin. Ursin, that's a nice way to pronounce the name. To make it sound Ursin. Ursin. Ursine. Is this where I'm supposed to drop down to? Well, that's number one. Number one candidate. Number two candidate. That's where I dropped down, I guess. Yep, that's where I dropped down from. Number four candidate and my last hope. Yep. There's nothing. If I want to go inside, I think I need to try this part. Yippee. Oh! Yep, I like how they marked this area like this. Nice! I'm at the 3rd floor. Because we call bears Bjorn. Who calls bears your sign, by the way? Like, there was a language in which bears were called your signs, you know? Like Ursula or Ursin. Like, I keep seeing bears being named Ursin, you know? I keep seeing people naming fictional bears in their fictional content. Just bear, but like in different languages. It cannot be hard. Oh my, would you look at this? Some people are coming to get me again. Ouch, that hurt. Unimaginative, but simple isn't always wrong. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you are going to name your bear something, why not name it bear, but like in Swedish, or like maybe in Arabic, if you are feeling exotic. Hi there, buddy. Oh, poor guy. He's dead now. It is so sad that I have to kill people to loot their corpse, you know. It would be really nice if I was allowed to leave these people alive. It's important to have fun. Yeah, I agree. Fun is important. Oh, Tuka. Let me check this building. After I check this building, I'm gonna go back to the base, I think. Have I explored this area? Not sure. That might be the only place I haven't explored in Chemical Plant. I still need to explore Malachite. Like, I only explored the southeastern and southern part of this area. Oh, I still need to explore this part too. Let me put a mark here. As in, you know, to be explored. I haven't explored this part yet. It's to be explored. This part is also to be explored yet. There are 3 buildings in Malachite that I need to explore. By the way, I'm almost done exploring the map. Like, Luca, Malachite, Burnt Forest, and maybe 1 or 2 parts in Chemical Plant. And I'm done exploring the world. Red Forest, Yaniv. It shouldn't take long to explore these 2 areas. And then I'm at Jupiter. But yeah, I like it when video games, I like it when people name their video games in such a special name that actually has a meaning, you know. I wanna see that guy try to loot his allies. Clown Dobbs FD. Fem Stalker. Yep. It's not just female stalker, my friend. It's a femboy stalker. Do you think the zone has femboys? I think the zone needs femboys, you know. Oh god, I'm not gonna bother with this. Since the zone doesn't have enough women, it definitely needs some femboys to take the place of women. If there is no women, then go for the femboys. How we doing, Clown Dubs, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? I hope you are having a fine time. Do you like anime, manga, stalker games, femboys? You got it all in here. Do you like Baldur's Gate games? We were talking about Baldur's Gate right before you came in. Oh my! Anomaly. Okay. There has to be something in here. Yep. So there is literally nothing in here. I'm gonna check this area and then I'm gonna go back to the base. There is literally nothing. Fem Stalker, Fem Stalker. The zone needs some women, you know. I think the zone needs some women. There's just not enough women in the zone. Femboys need someone to teach makeup to. Oh man, oh man. Do you know what I liked about Elden Ring? Elden Ring literally has femboys. Like, one of the hardest bosses in the game is literally a femboy. And I love that. Oh my feet hurts. I hate it. Come on. Oh my. Oh, it's another one of those anomalies. Okay. Did I grab the artifact? Nope. No flash artifacts. Oh, finally. This is a useless artifact too. I don't know why I wasted my time grabbing this thing. Hello there, hello. I can see Vrede Ursine. Vrede Ursin. So this is one of those anomalies, eh? The anomalies that I hate more than anything. Little dwarven lass with a big hammer made in the likeness of a roaring bear maw. Dressed in wolf pelts and boar hides that barely hold her tits in. To be honest, the only thing I thought of her was just someone wearing bear armor. That's literally what I thought of her. Yona, ever heard of battle ragers? Those are a special subclass for battle drawers. They're a special subclass for dwarves. What kind of dwarf subclass is that? Like, what do they do? What are these properties? Battle ragers. It was great chilling with you guys. I go now to check how Seek is doing. Yeah. Go check him out. I was gonna end the stream in 10 minutes anyway. By the way, I'm gonna go back to the base, sell my stuff, and then I'm gonna end the stream. It's getting late, and I don't wanna stream for too long either. I appreciate you guys coming by here to chat with me, to lurk with me. Rose, Diablo, Yonna. I really appreciate you guys. But let's chat for another 10 minutes. We can chat for another 10 minutes. I just need to, you know, walk all the way back to the base. So until then, it's okay. When you have people in your chat, the time really passes fast, you know. I gotta check out Seeker's stream as well. Maybe I can try raiding his stream, you know. Have a great night, evening, everyone. See you soon. Meow, 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 meow. Nighty, night, night. Can I even host people on YouTube? If I can host, like, raid people on YouTube, I might as well raid my friend's stream, you know? But yeah, we'll raid. Yo, hold on, I have an idea. Let's end the stream now, okay? Let's end the stream now. Let me try to see if I can raid Seeker Bone's stream. I just need to see if that's how it works on YouTube. If I can, I'm gonna end the stream now. Raid Seeker Bone. This guy is live, right? Hold on a sec. How do I rate shit? Hold on a sec. There has to be a way. There's currently blizzard outside and I'm not home, so I'm not looking forward to walk there. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. I know it sounds so painful to walk all the way back there. Come on. How do I rate someone? Hold on, let me Google it real quick. Raid YouTube. Give me 2 minutes. Give me a second. Okay, this guy is fucking old. No raid on YouTube last time I heard anything about it. Are you still here, baby? Yeah, I mean, look. I mean, I have seen people do this. I really saw people do this. Okay, I don't think there is any raids on my stream. Like you are literally not allowed to raid. You are not allowed to raid people on YouTube, sadly. I want to do that, but I don't think I can do that. Listen. If you want to join the raid, well, manual raid, you can just use the split link to just, you know, go and say hi to my friend, okay? Oh, I'm gonna get them next time. Yep, there is literally no way for you to raid them. Anyways, guys, that's it for me for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? If you guys want to check my friend out, you can check him out. And for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Joanna,